Hi there. This is information on how to write your first argumentative essay if you're still struggling. You will notice that I am in the shaping sheet assignment because this assignment will walk you through sentence by sentence how to write your essay. Remember, you are writing an essay about the best thing. Maybe that is the best flavor of ice cream, the best restaurant to eat at, the best soccer player of all time, the best sport, the best place to go hiking. Whatever it is, your essay is about the best thing. This is an argumentative essay, but it's different than many of the argumentative essays that you wrote in middle school because you need to focus on why your thing is the best more than why something else is bad. So if you have an argumentative essay where there's only two sides, you can talk about, well, yours is great, why yours is great, and the other thing is bad all throughout the essay. However, when you're talking about why this thing is the best, you need to only focus on why this one thing is the best, except in your counterclaim paragraph. And some students, as I see essays written this year, have really struggled with just focusing on the positive reasons why their thing, whatever it is the best. So once you have your best thing figured out, right, this is the overall format of your essay. You have an intro, two body paragraphs, right, separate reasons. Then you have a counterclaim or counter argument paragraph. Then you have a conclusion. As you go through the shaping sheet, you have some useful essay terms. Some of them are step up to writing terms. Some of them are writing terms I use in my own classes, which is more the Jane Schaefer style of writing. And then you have your intro paragraph. So that's what's nice about this shaping sheet. If you fill in all of these boxes, then at the end of this document, at the end of this assignment, you should have a complete, at least rough draft of your essay, and then you can transfer all of this over. So first you have an attention getter about your topic. If I'm writing about the best truck, then my topic is trucks. It's not that the Ford Ranger is the best truck. My attention getter, my topic is trucks in general, right? Then you explain why your topic is controversial. What this means in the context of this essay is why people would disagree, for example, what the best truck is. So you would explain why some people maybe would want more towing power and other people value fuel economy more, something like that. And then in this sentence, you're going to explain what the best means to you. Again, if we're talking about trucks, it'd be, hey, for me, the best truck is one that can tow this much, but still has good fuel economy. And then the fourth sentence, this is your claim or your thesis, right? The Ford Ranger is the best truck because, and then I would probably list the reasons I write in my essay. You have all four of these done, then you have your intro paragraph written. Okay. Then we move down to body paragraphs, right? So you have a topic sentence, right? You're letting the reader know this is what I'm going to talk about in this sentence. One reason Ford Rangers are the best truck is because, and then you list your reason. Then you have evidence, also called concrete details, evidence that would support why your truck, why the Ford Ranger is the best truck. This might be evidence that you look up from a website. If you know a lot about trucks and know all of these stats and numbers off the top of your head, you should look them up somewhere so that your essay sounds more formal and more well researched. It will help your audience believe that you know what you're talking about, even if you already do. And then commentary is where you explain how your evidence here supports your overall reason that you've talked about in your paragraph, right? Why does the fact that this truck gets 25 miles per gallon mean that it is the greatest truck? And then a concluding sentence. This is something, those of you that are in middle school, some of you are very comfortable and kind of need concluding sentences. We talk about effective transitions. And so a concluding sentence is where you transition from one paragraph to the next paragraph. As you mature and develop as writers, I find these concluding sentences, these transitions between paragraph to paragraph, less important, especially if you have a clear topic sentence. So if you want to skip the concluding sentences for this essay, you are able to do so. Then you have another body paragraph, right? Separate reason, separate evidence, separate commentary. Those of you trying to meet standard on exceed standard, so getting full points for the essay, would need to do a third body paragraph. That's why it's optional. Then we shift down to our counterclaim paragraph. Counterclaim paragraphs, right? Take the side of what another person would think. So remember earlier I said, don't just beat up something else. You need to talk about why yours is the best. This is your opportunity to say, hey, some people disagree, and some people think that a Cybertruck is better than a Ford Ranger. And so you would explain why people who disagree with you would think that something else is better. And then you would explain why, maybe even though that's a really good point, why yours is still better, right? So you have some kind of rebuttal that often shifts down into the counterclaim as well. And I have some examples in italics here, or some ways to start sentences here. So that's what you'll do for a counterclaim paragraph. The rebuttal is super important, because if you don't have a rebuttal, then you're going to say, some people think that this other thing is better, and your audience might agree with you, unless you do a really good job of explaining why, even though some people think that, your option is still better. And then you have a conclusion. Conclusions are really short in this type of essay, especially this one, right? Remind us of what your big points were, restate your thesis. That's the first part. And then have a call to action. What do you want readers to do or think or believe when it comes to your topic? The next time you're looking for a truck, make sure to test drive a Ford Ranger. That would be a call to action, for example. So if you do all of these things, then you have at least a rough draft of your essay. And with a rough draft, right, you put that into the essay assignment, you copy paste all of your text, and then you would edit it, make sure that it has a works cited page, make sure that it's in MLA format. MLA format and works cited directions have been posted to the stream in Google Classroom if you need them. So good luck, finish this, then turn this into an essay.